is insane. What? Oh my God, I want one.
Yeah.
That's it.
How
Anthony, you just sold me. Okay. Hi guys, so
Yeah.
all right. Oh man, you can already hear it. That's so crazy. I mean, to be honest, this is my first experience in a Mustang in general.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
like I've never really experienced Mustangs.
So, I will say, having driven both,
yeah,
this has the look of a Mustang, but that's where the similarities end. You've got a completely different engine, completely different transmission, completely different suspension setup. So, I mean, I guess it would have been nice for you to have an experience in a Mustang before. That way you can really appreciate the difference. But I mean, hey, it's raw.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be comparing this car to my car, which is a 718 Porsche Cayman S. So
very different.
Like those are two, like they couldn't be more different. They're polar opposites, but they both, you know, go about the same thing. Like they're both meant to be kind of like the purest version of their car, you know? So I'm really excited. All right, so how does this work? It just over one?
Yep.
Wow, it's so short.
I know, stock shifter.
This is a stock shifter.
It is a stock shifter.
This is crazy, man. All right, so he said it was light and just
the
feel it out.
Light. It's a pretty high grab point, and then
oh, it's actually very good. Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Flip her into sport mode. Keep it on throttle.
Okay, you'll keep it on throttle?
Yeah, and you can hear the exhaust tone difference.
Oh my God, dude, this thing feels raw already. I feel like I'm sitting very far forward,
maybe a little bit.
Which I normally.
I don't know how sharp your legs are, but yeah, I like to sit pretty close and upright to the steering wheel. That way, it's just my arms are moving. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it feels good. Wow, dude. Dude, that was 3,000 RPM. What?
Just wait.
That is insane.
Just wait.
All right. So any advice here? Like what should I do?
Well, let's just drive it.
Just get
used to the feeling of the transmission and go around some corners, and you can feel.
I need to get used to make that a little bit. Wow, dude, this transmission. Oh, dude, this sound. This sound.
It's so hard not to drive this car at 8,000 RPM all the time.
I haven't even passed 4,000 RPM yet. This is 3.5. What the heck, dude? This is so nuts.
So it makes peak torque at just under 5,000 RPM. Peak torque is at 5,000 almost. Peak horsepower is not till 77.
Oh my God, dude, that's crazy. Oh, wow, it feels so flat. How heavy is this car?
About 3,700 to 3,800.
Okay, this car feels lighter than Matt's car. That's right off the bat. I can feel it feels lighter, even though it's not. It feels lighter. I don't know how Mustang goes about doing that, but
it's a credit to the Ford engineers and the suspension that they put on this car. It's got a nice set of springs, magnetic dampers, so all the bumps, imperfections of the road, the weight transfer, the dampers account for it, and you just go like hell around corners.
Dude, this thing. I mean, I haven't even driven it like to how it's supposed to be driven. I haven't passed 3,500 RPM yet, and it's like so exciting. God, I don't like. You must just go out on random drives just to drive.
You know what? I do that occasionally because this car it can't help but make you smile. I mean, I'm not smiling and cheesing for the camera. That's how I drive this car like 24/7. Like it just puts a huge ear-to-ear grin on your face, and it just.
I bet.
Can't say enough about it.
The craziest thing to me is that you can't let go of the steering wheel.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because it's like you let go of the steering wheel, it's gonna like it's so direct. Like I don't think this has to be one of the best steering in any car.
That's honestly what some people complain about. They complain about how twitchy the steering wheel is because they're not.
It makes me feel comfortable. Like I know exactly
keep it out of 6. It closes the valves and kills the fun.
It kills the fun. Is that 4th?
That's 4th.
Oh, turn around over there. I gotta punch it under this bridge.
Yeah, we have to.
Wow, dude. Let's see. That is friggin' insane. Dude, this thing feels so planted.
It really is.
Oh my god, the brakes. I barely touched them.
Yeah,
the
you got
brakes.
it. Yep.
Bro, now I get it.
Yeah.
This is so crazy. But okay, I can see how some people would complain about that. Like, I just went over the smallest bump ever, and it was like...
Yeah, you've got the divots in the road, and it just wants to track and follow them, and so it is what it is, but...
Dude, that's so nuts. This is like a straight-up race car. This is the GT3 RS of Mustangs, I can just...
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah, this car will get you into trouble, and people hear you. Like, there's no hiding it.
Anthony, this thing's an animal.
Go, go. Let's go.
Oh my god. And then we can stomp on it and take the turn.
Oh, you're done?
Bro, oh, I don't know. Keep
See, it scared him. He's ready to get out of it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I am like a little like, I will say this car, it beats like the crap out of you.
You feel it, for sure.
Yeah, like, I can't imagine. You do a lot of track days, right? So like, how long are you typically out on a run for?
A session's normally about 25-30 minutes. And
okay, I've been driving this for about 8 minutes, Anthony, and I'm already tired.
Really?
How do you do that? This is, I mean, it's a whole different type of car.
Expressions of the driver and the passenger just tell you the whole story. I mean,
my God, yeah, this is one of the craziest cars I've ever driven. Look at this turn, how flat we're going.
Go even faster.
And I mean, yeah, I'm going. We're going 80 around that turn. I'm pretty sure like my car tops out at like 85 around.
Keep it out of 6th.
Oh, it's in 6th.
Yeah, fun killer. Oh, that's 3rd. Or
4th. Woo. What makes tracking this car expensive?
Consumables. And that's with any. So the more horsepower you have, the more tires and brakes you got to have to go along with it. You can't just be an idiot out there with 600 horsepower and 2 piston calipers. So tires, a full set is about $1,600, and you'll get. I mean, it really depends on how the temperature of the track, what kind of surface you're on. But you're going to get anywhere from 4 to, we'll say, 10 sessions out of a set of tires. But that's $1,600. A full set of brakes, another $1,600, and that's actually my cost on it, so it's a little bit more.
Wow.
But yeah, consumables is definitely expensive. That's 2 huge expenses.
Now, is the running cost of a car like this expensive? Because this is a race car engine.
Oh yeah. Service life on things is the vibration of the drivetrain can shorten the life of some items. I mean, it takes 10 quarts of oil, so that right there, that's a huge amount of oil. I mean, even if you can get oil for really cheap, I mean,
that's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Dude, I mean, but God, it must be worth it.
So
this thing's a handful too on the track.
front splitter, red accents, red stitching on the steer wheel. It's a whole, for as little as they change to it, it's got a whole different street presence to me.
I mean, I know it has a bigger wing, right?
Bigger wing, yeah, the different suspension, which I have on here. Yeah, the red accents. Powertrain's completely the same.
Yeah.
You get the same amount of power. You just get red brakes, same size and stopping power and all that.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is the carbon fiber wheels and the aero. It makes a huge difference in that car.
Does it? Man. But now, could you? Now, obviously, you can't replicate the carbon fiber wheels, but can you replicate the aero?
Oh yeah. But that's the unfortunate thing. The wing is super expensive, and the front splitter is super expensive.
They don't have anything aftermarket that kind of replicates it?
They do, but I don't like cheap aftermarket solutions to things. It just,
yeah.
I like to do things right the first time and not, you know, that's just who I am. So I will wait till I can, you know, afford the proper piece and do it right.
Wow, well, dude, I mean, thank you so much for letting me drive this.
Man, I'm glad to.
This changed my life.
Yeah,
like
this is
a life-changing experience. I'm gonna give Matt a little bit. Anthony, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. This is crazy, man. Crazy. Woo!
Well,
I'm sweating. Yeah. I gotta get out the car.
All right. Well,
all right, guys.
Hope you enjoyed the ride and all the facial expressions, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right, later, guys.
Oh.